Today I'm reviewing Antrum, a Canadian horror film directed by David Ameto and Michael Licini that is marketed as the deadliest film ever made. What exactly does that mean? Were a lot of crew members accidentally killed on set? Is this a slasher with an extremely high kill count? No, this movie's tagline comes from the fact that Antrum is a mockumentary about a fake movie called Antrum, a supposed cursed film released in the late 70s that has a deadly effect on all who watch it. Essentially, this movie starts with film historians talking about how dangerous this lost film was, how everyone who saw it died, before then showing you the previously lost footage in its entirety. It's like if the videotape from The Ring was 90 minutes long, and as an audience we got to watch it and then pretend something too was coming for us in 7 days. As a marketing tool and a premise, it's a great idea. Found footage is a pretty tired genre at this point. No one is watching shaky cam footage of college students running from a monster and questioning if it's real anymore, the same way audiences did with the Blair Witch Project or Cannibal Holocaust. I admire Antrum for trying something new. You can almost convince yourself that there really could be cursed footage, that just maybe you shouldn't be watching this movie. The presentation works really well to sell the gimmick. It feels authentic. Before the Antrum film is shown to you, a disclaimer flashes on screen along with a countdown that practically begs you not to watch it, which I thought was a nice touch that added some tension. Even full well knowing this was fake, I was starting to question my choice as the countdown went from 20 to 5 seconds. The fake movie within the movie looks great. It goes for a 70s aesthetic and absolutely nails it. The lost footage looking at all inauthentic could have tanked this movie immediately, but it really does look like lost footage from the 70s. The story in the fake footage is very simple. A girl and her younger brother are trying to resurrect their dead dog through a ritual. Since the movie is trying to seem realistic and not lose credibility, not a lot happens in the footage and the story. And that is my biggest issue with Antrum. It's kind of a catch-22 situation, where it would be damned either way. If there was a bunch of glitz and glam, guys in demon costumes popping out and chasing the characters around with rapid cuts and big orchestral music cues, you wouldn't buy the authentic cursed film gimmick. It needed to be restrained. But with the story being so straightforward, with not a lot going on, Antrum moves at a snail's pace. So overall, I don't know if I'd recommend Antrum. On the one hand, I really admire the concept, it looked fantastic, it has a good atmosphere, and at times I bought into it and was creeped out. On the other hand, for large portions of the movie, I was just waiting for it to end. I'd say if you usually like slower paced, atmospheric films like Rosemary's Baby, The Changeling, Midsummer, or The Witch, this might be up your alley, especially as a cool experiment in the horror genre. However, if you don't like those kinds of movies, I just don't think this is the one that'll change your mind. Anyway, that is my review of Antrum. Let me know if you've seen it and live to talk about it, and whether you agree or disagree with my assessment. If you like this review, please consider subscribing. I post new horror reviews and recommendations every Friday. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.